What's up guys, I'm Sid Vicious and today's reveal is a very interesting one for Leagues 5, the Arcane Grimoire. This relic shakes up region choices for some people for sure, and I can't wait to break down exactly how powerful it can be in Raging Echoes. So let's explore why this relic could be a solid pick. First up, let's talk about what the Arcane Grimoire does. This relic allows you to freely swap between all spellbooks. Yes, that means access to Arceus, Ancient, Standard, and Lunar spellbooks at any time. And it doesn't stop there. The Grimoire also acts as a Book of the Dead, allowing you to summon thralls when using the Arceus spellbook. One of the most incredible features of the Arcane Grimoire is that it unlocks all prayers and spells, regardless of region, quest, or diary requirements. Think about that. If you select this relic, you get access to Piety, Augury, and Rigor, the three powerhouse prayers usually locked behind region choices. The only limit here is having the necessary prayer level, but with this relic, you don't need to unlock Kandarin, Zaya, or Fremnik to gain access to these spellbooks and prayer. Stat-wise, the Arcane Grimoire gives you +6 magic accuracy and +3 prayer bonus if wielded. Early on, this can provide a nice little boost, but later you'll just keep it in your inventory for spellbook swapping. Now, there are a few restrictions. You can't use the Arcane Grimoire to complete tasks outside of your unlocked region. For example, if you haven't unlocked the desert region, you won't be able to get points for the desert tasks, even if you have access to ancient magics. Let's talk about impact on region choices. This relic changes the game when it comes to selecting regions. Let's start with Kandarin. Traditionally, this region was important for unlocking the best mage jewelry and or melee prayer. But now, with the Arcane Grimoire, you can get those prayers without touching Kandarin, potentially making it a dead region for this league. Zaya is another region worth reconsidering. With the Grimoire, you'll have access to thralls, the high-level prayers from the Chambers of Zarek, without having to unlock the regions itself. This change opens up opportunities for both mage and range builds, primarily range builds as it covers both Augury and Rigor. You're no longer pressured to unlock Zaya or grind out raids to get access to those powerful prayers. For melee builds, the Grimoire is huge. Normally, melee users miss out on certain spellbooks or access to prayer because of unlocking specific regions. Now they get the best of both worlds with easy access to Lunars, Arceus, Ancients, and on top of that, Chivalry, Rigor, and Augury. This opens up new strategies such as using Ancients during boss fights or raids, plus you can also use the utility that comes from Lunar spells. Speaking of Lunars, let's talk about the incredible utility the spellbook provides. One of the big spells here is Plankmate, which could be incredibly useful for those using the Lumberjack relic. I'm just kidding, but Plankmate is a very strong spell regardless. Additionally, Super Glass Make will be great for crafting and magic XP, and NPC Contact could streamline various tasks. Other notable spells include String Jewelry and Tan Leather. For those grinding at crafting, these options could be pretty good utility and save you some time. Now, our main bottleneck here is going to be Astral Runes. So this could either influence your region choices more, or it can be fine to skip out on some Lunar spellbook utility if you don't want to worry about it and continue with your melee build. One thing I forgot to mention is that the Grimoire helps out with teleporting on all the spellbooks, so based on your regions, this could really open up a lot. An amazing feature of the Grimoire is the ability to swap between spellbooks in combat. You could only swap between 2 while in combat. If you wanted to swap 3, it would bring up the interface, but you can quick swap 2 very easily. And this brings up a lot of sweaty gameplay where you could do stuff with vengeance, with thralls. I'm sure people are thinking of various ways to use it in raids or bossing. Now, we haven't seen the full tier lineup for the Grimoire, so it's unclear what it'll be up against. Speculation suggests it might go head to head with something like Ruinous Powers, or perhaps a ranged focused utility relic. The Ruinous Powers would bring its own set of powerful prayers, and maybe combining it with some range utility that has something to do with enchanted bowls could make your choices difficult. Either way, if you're looking for versatile spellbook access, the Arcane Grimoire is shaping up to be one of the most valuable relics for certain builds. So I wanted to share some of my original plans for the league. I plan on playing on 2 accounts. I started off with the idea of Desert Kandarin Wildy for a mage build and VMA as my melee build. After the Echo reveal, I was thinking of Desert, Fremnik, and Zaya with my mage build, and then Wildy, Varlamore, and Mortania as my melee build. And with today's reveal, I think I am heavily favoring this relic for my melee Wildy, Varlamore, Mortania, because I don't feel left out on Piety, and the off-style benefits of the Ancients will go hard, and the Mage range prayers with the Gloves of the Damned could be turbo on Barrows. As for my Desert Fremnik Zaya build, I could potentially use this relic and drop Zaya, but I'm not sure yet. I'll leave it as Desert Fremnik and question mark for now. The Grimoire's flexibility opens up a whole new approach to regions, builds, and gameplay. Whether you're going for a melee build or a mage build, this relic has something to offer. I'm excited to see how players adapt and innovate with this relic. Let me know in the comments, are you thinking about picking the Arcane Grimoire? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Leagues 5 content. Thanks for watching. I'm Sid Vicious, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.